Hello students, welcome to today's session with me Raghavi. Before moving into today's concept, let's get a quick recall of what we have discussed previously. So what did we discuss, guys? About factorization of a cubic polynomial, right? So in which method did we factorize a cubic polynomial? By synthetic division and by taking the common factors outside. So, if you don't know how to split the terms and take the common terms outside, go on with the synthetic division method. It will be much easier for you to factorize. Now, let's move to today's concept. So, today we are going to discuss about algebraic identities. There are totally 8 identities in this chapter. Let us discuss the first 4 now. Let's move to the first one. X plus y the whole square. So, how to write this x plus y the whole square? X plus y into x plus y. This is of which format? Binomial. So, binomial into binomial. You know how to multiply a binomial into binomial, right? So, use that multiplication. We will get x square plus xy plus xy plus y square. Finally, our answer will be x square plus 2xy plus y square. So, we can tell x plus y the whole square is equal to x square plus 2xy plus y square. Now, let's move to second identity. X minus y the whole square. Here also, you are going to follow the same binomial by binomial multiplication. So, on multiplying x minus y into x minus y, you will get the answer as x square minus 2xy plus y square. So, x minus y the whole square will give x square minus 2xy plus y square. Our third identity is x plus y into x minus y. So, what should we do here? The same multiplication. So, on multiplying, we will get x square minus xy plus xy minus y square. See here, minus xy plus xy will get cancelled. So, we will get x square minus y square. So, our third identity is what? X plus y into x minus y is equal to x square minus y square. Now, let's move on to our fourth identity. X plus a into x plus b. On multiplying, we will get x square plus ax plus bx plus ab. Here, if you see the second and third term means we are having x commonly. So, take that x outside. Then we will get x square plus a plus b into x plus ab. So, our fourth identity is x plus a into x plus b is equal to x square plus a plus b into x plus ab. In case if the symbols before a otherwise before b changes means there will be a change in the formula. For example, check it. X plus a into x minus b. If we multiply means our answer will be x square plus a minus b into x minus ab. In case if both the symbols are changed, that is x minus a into x minus b. So here on multiplying we will get x square minus a plus b into x plus ab. If you check all these 3 RHS means, you can see clearly only the symbols are changed according to the numbers we have taken. Now, let's discuss a few problems based on these 4 identities. Come, let's move to the sum. Example 16 of your NCERT book, chapter number 2, Polynomials. Use suitable identities to find the following products. And our first subdivision is x plus 3 into x plus 3. So, see the question clearly. This is of which format? X plus y into x plus y, which can be written as x plus y the whole square. So, here x plus 3 into x plus 3 can be written in the form x plus 3 the whole square. Now, what identity can we use here? First identity, that is x plus y the whole square is equal to x square plus 2xy plus y square. Now, in place of y, we are having 3. So, substitute the values here. So, we will get x square plus 2 into x into 3 plus 3 square. And final answer is x square plus 6x plus 9. And our next question is x plus 5 into x minus 3. So, this is of the form x plus a into x minus b. So, which identity we have to use here? Identity 4. So, what is our fourth identity? X plus a into x minus b is equal to x square plus a minus b into x minus ab. Now, here your a value is 5 and b value is 3. Now, substitute the values in the formula. We will get x square plus 5 minus 3 into x minus 5 into 3, which is equal to x square plus 2x minus 15. So, we have used suitable identities for finding the products. Now, let's move to another one sum of exercise 2.5, first question, fourth subdivision. See the question here. Y square plus 3 by 2 into y square minus 3 by 2. Can you relate any identity to this sum? Of course, yes. See here, this y square, consider it as x and that 3 by 2 as y. So, it is of the form x plus y into x minus y. So, which identity it is? Third identity, that is x plus y into x minus y is equal to x square minus y square. So, apply the given values in the question in the identity. Then, we will get y square the whole square minus 3 by 2 the whole square. Here, x value is y square and y value is 3 by 2. So, we got y square the whole square minus 3 by 2 the whole square. Now, what is y square the whole square? Y power 4 and 3 by 2 the whole square is 9 by 4. That is 3 squares are 9 and 2 squares are 4. So, our answer is y power 4 minus 9 by 4. Now, let's move to next sum. Example 17 of your NCERT book, Chapter 2, Polynomials. Evaluate 105 into 106 without multiplying directly. So, here we have to find the values without using actual multiplication. So, do you have any idea how to do it? Let's see how to do it now. See this 105. This can be written as 100 plus 5. Similarly, this 106 can be written as 100 plus 6. So, basically, this 105 into 106 can be written as 100 plus 5 into 100 plus 6. Now, you guys might be thinking, why did we separate the numbers like this? See, we are going to use an identity here. Now, see the step 100 plus 5 into 100 plus 6. Can you relate it with any identity? Yes, we can relate it with fourth identity. That is x plus a into x plus b. See here, compare it with the given sum. In place of x, we are having 100, and in place of a, we are having 5, and in place of b, we are having 6. So, x plus a into x plus b is equal to x square plus a plus b into x plus ab. Just we are going to substitute what? X value, a value and b value. On substituting, we will get 100 square plus 5 plus 6 into 100 plus 5 into 6. Now, what is 100 square? 10,000. And 5 plus 6 is 11. 11 into 100 is 1100. 5 into 6 is 30. So, our next step is 10,000 plus 1100 plus 30, which is equal to 11,130. You can also do the same sum by taking 110 minus 5 into 110 minus 4. Here, you will be using the identity x minus a into x minus b, and you will get the same answer. So, whenever you are separating the number, check it clearly that you are taking a multiple of 10. Why? Because your multiplication part will be easier. Now, let's move to next sum. Example 18. Factorize 49a square plus 70ab plus 25b square. So, here we are going to use the identities and we are going to factorize. Now, see the sum. 49a square plus 70ab plus 25b square. This 49 is what? A square value, particularly square of 7. So, this 49a square can be written as 7 square into a square, which in turn we will get 7a the whole square. Similarly, see the last term 25b square. This 25 is a square value of 5. So, it can be written as 5b the whole square. So, first term can be written as 7a the whole square and last term can be written as 5b the whole square. Can you relate with any identity? Of course, yes. First identity. Why? Because our middle term is positive. So, how to split this middle term 70ab? It can be written as 2 into 7a into 5b. So, on comparing with the identity 1, we can write the given algebraic expression as 7a the whole square plus 2 into 7a into 5b plus 5b the whole square. So, here our x value is 7a and y value is 5b. So, the given expression can be written as 7a plus 5b the whole square, which in turn can be written as 7a plus 5b into 7a plus 5b. So, we have got the factors for the given algebraic expression. Now, let's move to the second subdivision. Our question is 25 by 4 into x square minus y square by 9. See here, both 25 and 4, that is 25 by 4, both are also square values. So, the first term can be written as 5 by 2 into x the whole square, and the second term y square by 9 can be written as y by 3 the whole square. Therefore, the given algebraic expression can be written as 5 by 2 into x the whole square minus y by 3 the whole square. This is related to third identity, x square minus y square is equal to x plus y into x minus y. Here, in place of x, we are having 5 by 2x, and in place of y, we are having y by 3. So, substitute in the identity. We will get 5 by 2 into x plus y by 3 into 5 by 2 into x minus y by 3. So, we have found the factors of the given algebraic expression. That's it, guys. Our session ends here. Hope you guys understood all four identities clearly based on the sums. Now here are few sums which are to be written in your homework note. Please note it down. Exercise 2.5. First sum, except the fourth subdivision, remaining four sums are to be written in your homework note. And then second question, all three subdivisions, and third question, all three subdivisions. So all these sums are to be done in your maths homework note. You guys are having a school long size note, right? So allot one for classwork and another note for homework. Whatever has been taught in the video, copy it in your classwork note, and the practice sums which are given at the end of the video are to be written in your homework note. So start your classwork with chapter 2 polynomials and write all the sums which we have discussed in the previous 4 parts. So do your work without fail, guys. We'll meet you in the next part. Until then, take care.